I don't think the problem that we have is that we're not smart enough to run a business, or, you know, we don't support each other enough, because we do. I think the problem is that we're black.
Black Jesus.
All right. Hi, guys. Welcome. It's Jo here, and I have a very special guest with me here today. His name is Blake, and he is the founder of Billionaire by Confidence. He's going to tell us a little bit about himself and about his brand.
My name is Blake, or BH. A little bit about myself. I'm 25. Graduated from Western Michigan last April. Got my bachelor's in business management and marketing. What really made me want to start the brand, honestly, like ever since I was little growing up, like my mom always like instilled like just like confidence in me, like, to like carry myself as I should, like as a man, take care of home and doing all that type of stuff. So even as being a little kid, my mom used to always tell me every day, you handsome, you can do whatever you want, anything that you want in the world is yours. So that kind of instilled in me and built me up as my whole entire character. And I'm the oldest of two younger brothers, so I had to always like be the leader, be the front runner, set the example for both of them, for them to follow something positive. So with my mom instilling confidence in me, it kind of just made me want to be like that entrepreneurial type of person, because I feel like now I can do things on my own, and I should be able to do that on my own, because that's me, like that's naturally me, like to the core.
What does integrity mean to you? Like, and how do you feel like it applies to your brand?
Integrity. So, that's like your morals,
Mm-hmm.
the codes and values that you stick to.
Right.
So I feel like that I am my brand.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like every day when I wake up, I feel like, let's get it. Let's make it happen. Let's make this day a good day. Let's stay positive. Let's stay focused. So I feel like I live and breathe what I'm pushing out every day too. So that's why I back it so much, because that's really me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it just feels better to be pushing something that you can actually sincerely push,
Right.
compared to something that you just put out there just because you put it out there just to run around with it.
Mm-hmm. I like that because I think integrity is very important, especially like when building a business or being a leader in general.
And that's
So-
why we're here right now. We're something right now.
So shout out to that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so does Billionaire by Confidence have a stated mission? And if so, like, what is it? Like a mission statement. I'm sorry about that.
The mission statement that I always promote, that I created just for myself, is turn passion to profit.
Okay, I like that.
So the things that you love to do, the things that make you happy, make that work for you so you can actually be happy internally.
Mm-hmm.
And you can live a life where you are actually happy.
Yeah.
You don't have to really make $1 million. You don't have to make $1 billion. But if you live a life where you actually enjoy a life that's worth living, why not do that? Why not chase that dream instead of just chasing someone else's?
Okay, I like that. Because have you heard the intro to Glory on Solange's album, where Master P is on there talking about... No, okay, so look, because Master P is on there and he's talking about, he's like, when you're doing something that you love, that's when you happy. Yeah, like he spit that real. So I agree with that 100%. I like that. I like that a lot. So what are some obstacles you face as a black business owner, or any black person you feel like will face as a business owner?
I think naturally what we face is just being black. It's just one thing that will never ever change no matter where we are. And I think the part that hopefully I hope changes soon is that we aren't looked upon as like being black. So we basically, what I'm saying is not having to act a certain way. Like, I still want to be black and still want to be respected in corporate America as
like
being
that.
black. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to be like, they say put your white man voice on when you go to the interview.
Exactly.
So like that type of stuff. When that type of stuff subsides, that's when like things are gonna start changing for the better. So hopefully one day we get to that point where we can just be, we don't gotta cut the hair to be professional in the suit. We can wear the dress because we in the position to put the suit on.
Exactly.
Obviously, why do the hair matter? You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? So,
I agree with that 100%.
something like that. When that starts changing, that's gonna be a whole shift in like the whole entire world. But it start with us. We all gotta back each other up in there.
Okay, so speaking of backing up, what do you feel about support as a whole from the the African American community? Because I noticed a lot of Jewish people, they support each other, white people support each other, Indians, Asians, they all support each other. But when it comes to us, it seems like we're battling with that. We always in competition with one another. It's not I'm gonna help you with your brand. It's more so I'm building my brand up. I'm trying to get better than you. You know. So
it's really two sides, and it's crazy because just the other day I was having a conversation with one of my coworkers named Diamond, and we was talking about how we gotta really try to change that. You know,
I agree.
To change it we gotta really just increase our own consumer, how we spend our money with each other,
That's
and not
true.
necessarily look for the discounted rate because I'm your man's or I'm your boy or whatever. I know
because you'll go spend it anywhere else. Why not spend it with me?
You're not gonna ask it when you walk in there either. It's just I don't know. It's weird. It's just like a mental thing.
I feel that.
It's just weird. But when that changed, that'll be another thing that'll be changing because we will increase everything from within instead of going outward.
How do you feel like you changing that though? What can you do to change that? When it comes to your business.
The only thing I can do is just be genuine with everything that I do. I have people who know, they come to me sometimes and ask me questions. I'm not even the most successful person, but they see as me as somebody coming to ask a question, so I'm gonna just be honest with my answer, and hopefully that helps them out. I feel like that's me doing my part into the world, giving a good vibe out into the world, being honest when people ask me for opinions. So
I like that. 100%. I do. So what would you define as successful, when it comes to a business?
Overall for the business, or within yourself individually?
Just within yourself individually, what would you define as success?
Definitely, reaching that point where that you have everything that you wanted, and then excelling and jumping past that. I feel like that's a whole nother elevation of mental thought process. To get everything that you want and to keep going is just crazy.
Right.
That's crazy to me.
Starting, just
then once you finally reach what you dreamed of and everything, and then you still going, you still eclipsing, and you still climbing. That's success to me. It's just don't stop. It's no point in stopping once you're already going. Just keep going, reaching new heights.
That's dope. Successful people you look up to, Black African Americans that you look up to.
For sure, Jay-Z.
Okay, I like him. I like him a lot, actually.
Yeah, I mean Jay-Z really is he's a good model to follow. Jay-Z, Diddy, people like that are the people who I can reference back to. Who I say you reach a point and you just keep going, you keep climbing, you keep reaching those levels,
thinking
you
longevity,
keep and things. But then at the same time, once you reach in that level, you realize what else more can I do, and the most that you can do is try to give back power to your own people, and that's what they trying to push right now. That's what they're trying to push, and they doing it cool. I mean, they're doing it in the coolest way for 2018 to attract, our millennial minds and things like that. Because they look good while they doing it. They just had that Rock Nation breakfast brunch.
I saw that.
They all get
that
together.
Was nice.
They all black and they all get together and they cool. They smiling. They taking pictures. They drinking champagne. They having fun. Trying to show that people, we can do this all together. We don't have to be against each other.
I like
all
that.
Do this shit together.
So what are some things that you're doing now within your brand to give back to your community or just your peers or anything of that nature?
I do have a nonprofit organization. It's called the Detroit Entrepreneurs. And we 2 years now running out. We go down to Cots. And we cook the dinner for them. We pass out menus to make them feel like they had a restaurant type of feel.
That's
Everybody
lovely.
serves as a waitress. We got desserts for them.
What? I would love to be a part of something like that.
Cool.
That sounds
cool.
amazing.
And then this year, my
Wow.
boy B-Win, he in the Grizzly gang. He brought T.
Okay.
So T Grizzly was in there too. And they was all going crazy, taking pictures and stuff like that. So
That's
that was
mad
really
nice.
cool.
I love that.
Something that was just unexpected, just off the strength of just working together, really.
That's mad dope, and I respect that from you guys a lot. All right, so what makes up a great leader to you?
Great leader, definitely somebody who listens. You have to listen to what people say. Sometimes people do be talking some bullshit, granted, but at the same time, sometimes people might be giving you little bits and pieces of knowledge where you can actually just put things together and twist it in your own way and kind of just put pieces together. And then what you learn and what you hear from people, you just adapt that to your life.
Right.
If you can actually relate to it. If you can't, then trash it, But being a great leader, you got to be able to understand, listen to people, communicate well, and be a good example. Like you, that's really the main thing. Genuine to yourself example. So
I would say, just to add on to what you're saying, being approachable is very important when being a leader, because I feel like a lot of people who are higher up and they hire people in, they want they want to be intimidating. Like, no, you're not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to be able to allow these people to come to you, feel comfortable with approaching you about what it is, new ideas or anything of that nature. So I think that's very important as well. But you also had really great ideas.
That's a good one, approachable, for sure.
All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in to my new video, my very first interview with Blake Hare, the great Blake Hare. Okay, he is the founder and the owner of Billionaire by Confidence. I need you guys to go ahead and head over to his website and check it out. That's BXCONFI.com. I'm telling you guys, he got one of the hottest street gear out right now. And I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to my my first interview. Right, he came out and he did his thing, and we talked about a lot of great things, and more to come for my new network, Inspired by UTV. Thank you guys so much.